The next speaker is Toastmaster Vamshi. He is attempting his CC9 and his speech title is the Dustbin. And when I asked him about the theme, he says, winter is really wonderful because it brings a change of season, it brings holidays and year-end parties, it brings gifts from Santas. Moreover, the warmth we get from the hugs of loved ones to kill the winter cold makes the winter even more wonderful. So, the evaluator for Vamshi is Surya. Surya, can you read out the objectives?
Your project is Persuade with Power, and your objectives will be persuade listeners to adopt your viewpoint or ideas to take some action, appeal to the audience interests, use logic and emotion to support your position, avoid using notes, and your time will be 5 to 7 minutes. All of this.
Dustbin, Vamshi, the dustbin.
Hello. Oh, what is this? Banana peel. Who the hell had thrown the banana peel on the road? Can't he use a dustbin? My dear Toastmasters Day and all my dear fellow friends, a very good evening all. Our beloved Prime Minister Narendra Modi, at least once in every day, he emphasizes on Swachh Bharat, cleanliness, and what are we doing is doing all these messy things, putting the banana peels on the roads. Forget about Swachh Bharat and Shrestha Bharat. We are making a Tuchh Bharat and Bhrasht Bharat. So I know, when I come to the topic, the dustbin, a lot of people were laughing. The topic itself is a bit weird, I know, because some people get already scared. What kind of shit I will listen in this speech and I have to say yuck? Or believe me, the content will be clear, informative, and interesting. I repeat again, clear, informative, and interesting. Let me ask one question. How many of you love your destiny? Oh great, I thought people will say no. Because what the hell on earth will make me love my destiny? And I'll ask you one second question. Can you imagine your life without destiny?
No.
Yes. The questions are interrelated. So we start thinking because the dustbin is useful for us. So maybe we need to upload its usage. So my friends, you all know that cleanliness is next to godliness. So obviously the entity which helps us to make cleanliness, we need to regard it, right? I mean, I don't say that start worshipping dustbin. As I said, cleanliness is next to godliness. No, not that. But we should recognize it. Apart from its mission of cleanliness, it has umpteen things to teach us. Let me enumerate a few of them. Do you think the dustbin will say that I'll stay in only in rich man's mansion, or I'll stay in only in a poor man's hut? Or else will it say that I will accept only the garbage from a beautiful girl? No, right? Will the gentle touch of a gorgeous girl will make garbage into gold? As our beautiful poets will say, Andamaina Premarani Chayi Tagilite Satureka Kura Swarnamene. The lyrics go like this. He says that if my beautiful girl touches, even the base iron piece will turn into gold. Is it the case of dustbin? I said, useless girl, that is iron piece for me only. It is not gold. So all you can learn, equality. It doesn't show any distinction. Whether you are beautiful or handsome, or a king or small or big, or you live in palace, you live in hut, it accepts. Second, how do you think your floors will be seen without the dustbin? Clean? No, right? Because you clean everything, put all the dirty stuff in the dustbin. So what is the condition of the dustbin after that? It becomes dirty. It makes itself unclean and soiled and makes your surroundings very clean. So what can we learn from this? The art of sacrifice. Because it sacrificed itself and it became soiled and it's giving a healthy and clean environment. So this is sacrifice. Of course, we are enjoying our freedom just because ourselves, no, right? A lot of freedom fighters, they sacrifice their life, and that's the beauty of the sacrifice which we should take account of it. Sacrifice is a beautiful characteristic, my friends. We need to learn it. Third one. Do you think the dustbin will have only few things to accept? Will it say, oh, it's lipstick, okay, throw. Or it say, oh, no, I don't like that. We throw everything. what stinks, what smells, all the running nose napkins, all the leaking tomato sauce napkins, all we throw. Everything is accepted, right? So what we can learn? Acceptance. In life, we have to accept everything. Small, big, defeat, victory, profit and loss, happiness and sorrow, everything. Everything makes the life beautiful. Next one. Where do you put your dustbin in your house? Somewhere on the top so that whoever wants to throw dustbin, they will take the help of a ladder and stool and they will put the dustbin. Or on the ground? Ground, right? Because you put on the ground, it will make its purpose useful. Why will you put somewhere dustbin and will search? No, right? It serves its purpose when it stays on the ground. So, my friends, down to earth. When you stay down to earth, you will be accessible very easily and people get connected to you very, very easily. That you have to learn from an interesting point from the dustbin. The last one. So, what do you think is the main mission or goal of dustbin? To collect waste, right? Apart from waste, I don't know whether if you store gold ornaments or cash or your brand new jeans or Tommy Hilfiger watches, no, right? Will you use it as a wardrobe? No, right? Dustbin is to collect waste. The main goal is to collect waste and make the things clean. Of course, there is one more scenario where people store their black money in the dustbins. That's a different case. So here is the main goal. Only one goal. It accepts all the waste and makes sure everything is clean and it has only one purpose. So what we can learn? From it, we can learn that we should have an aim or goal in life where we can work on it and we can hit bullseye directly so that we will be a winner at the end. So apart from cleanliness, I enumerated 5. So my friends, what I want to say is, do you think I want to list out all the advantages and learnings which we can learn from dustbin? That's not the point. There are things, even from a waste material, what we thought as dustbin, we got some beautiful points to learn from it. So in our life, there are a lot of other things, other entities, other persons who sit near us. We just see them in a negative or a useless way. Really, we can learn a lot of things if we keep in mind. So what I say is, develop an optimistic mind, stay positive. Of course, it takes time to learn such kind of attitude and to embed ourselves. Because, as we know, Rome was not built in a day. So, practice and learn that attitude. And the best thing is, when you see a dustbin, you will recall my points. Oh my God, I never thought they had such beautiful points or linked to dustbin. So, when you link these things, it will be easy for you to remember. Let me conclude. My mission will be successful in this speech if at least a few of you, when you go to your desk and look at your dustbin, if you recollect a couple of points from the speech, I am successful. Or that was not successful.
Let's take a minute to pass on feedback.